And it's like bright as hell. Hey, let's talk. Let's talk, because there's a whole lot of pump faking going on in this podcast space from a bunch of grown ass, overgrown, teenage mindset having, trying to prove you tough to the world ass niggas. And somebody got to be the one to say, man, this shit don't make sense. Fuck is y'all on? How you 40 trying to prove you tough? How you 30 plus trying to prove you tough? You should have proved that in the street already, cuz. What's wrong with you niggas? What's up with y'all, cuz? New episode dropping today. Have my boy Ruckus come through, aka Brandon. You know we had to body him. He tried to come over here with them debate tactics. He be running circles around them niggas on no jumper with. Not working over here. He know that we know. They fall for that shit. He know that we know. But yeah, cuz, what's up with all these niggas acting like they trying to catch all these fades, cuz? Like, I don't know where y'all from, but yeah, Ruckus came back. On Insane. It's loading up right now. I'm in front of the MacBook waiting for that shit to finish loading off of Premiere Pro so I can put it on YouTube on the Dead Homies. It'll be up within the next hour or two. But what's up with all these niggas acting like they want to fade? Since when is it that hard to catch a fade? Like, I don't understand this whole trying to catch a fade era. What is y'all niggas on? This what happened when niggas don't have no more content. When niggas run out of content, when niggas can't use their brain to talk, enunciate what they mean or get their message out to the people, they gotta resort to this type of shit. I can see if you like an Aaron the Plumber where that's your whole character is catching fades and you actually getting paid. But nigga, all this pump faking, this shit crazy. Ain't no such thing as black privilege, bro. You sound dumb as hell. That's reverse psychology. They try to raise bait black people into thinking we got some privilege that no other race has. No, it's the opposite. We don't fall for that. Adam threw us under the bus with his new video title. What was the video title? Said Ralphie checked us. Ralphie didn't check nothing, bro. Like, we had a conversation, but y'all got to realize how show business works. They got to put catchy titles to get people to watch. Then once you watch the video, you see the reality of what really happened. So I don't give a shit that he said Ralphie checked us. Like, that's Adam don't make the clips. This is what y'all got to realize. Adam has a whole team that makes clips. We know them. We see them when we in the building. We shake their hands. So I don't care what they title the clip. You got to put a crazy title to get people to watch these days. If you just put what really happened, people won't watch, bro. Like, that's just the era that we in. I'm the type of person, I don't need a clickbait title to watch. If it's a title that interests me, I'm going to watch it. But in this crash out era, they only want crash out titles. Yeah, nigga, I wear shades inside. Nigga, you see this bright ass light? You see that? That light bright as hell. It's right in my face. Fuck is you talking about? Yeah, the clickbait shit is gay, but it's like that's the generation you in, fool. If the whole internet is doing clickbait and you're not, and nobody's clicking your videos, at some point you're gonna have to figure it out to get people to watch your videos. Kevin Hart, how did you let Diddy do all them things? I ain't let Diddy do nothing. This is what y'all gotta realize. At the end of the day, it's show business, cause it's still a business. So they doing whatever it takes to generate the most views, which generate the most money. So I don't care about the clickbait title. Because whenever I'm personally in a video, I'm gonna represent myself the right way. So no matter what clickbait title you put on a video, when the viewer watches the video, they're gonna know it was clickbait. Like, man, ain't nobody check viral. Like, what the fuck? If anything, viral was doing the checking. And it wasn't even about checking nobody. Nobody was checking nobody. It was like, damn, bro, you said this. Let's have conversation like men and let's get some understanding. That's all it was. Because you know how this shit work. You know how this shit work. The fans start leaving comments. Oh, VwP this distinct team. VwP this Ralphie. And all that's getting sent to Ralphie. And then these pages pick the clips up. They put clickbait titles on it. So now You pressured up because you got all these fans saying these niggas dissed you and all that shit. That's just how the game go, cuz. That's just what it is. You just gotta accept that. Me, I come to the terms of accepting it. You know? It's like I'm gonna have the same energy in a person's face that I had when they wasn't around. I wasn't biased toward distinct team at all, bro. This is just my opinion. This is what y'all gotta realize. Everybody doesn't have to like the people you like. We are allowed to have a difference of opinion. There are a lot of rappers that I grew up listening to that the world didn't like. I was one of the only Joe Budden supporters on the West Coast. When everybody said Joe Budden was trash, he's the pump it up man. I was one of the only niggas in Long Beach listening to Mood Music mixtapes. Me and Lil Bro. Does that mean I'm gonna say fuck everybody who don't like Joe Budden? No, you're allowed to like what you like. You new era fans, y'all gotta get that shit through y'all motherfucking head. People can like who the fuck they want to like. They don't have to like who you like. They don't have to see things the way that you see them. Nigga, I got my own fucking brain. I don't care if the whole world likes something. That shit don't mean nothing to me. You got to realize the whole world told you to go get a shot when COVID happened. And the whole world was wrong. So why would I listen to the masses? No, I listen to my own brain. Hey, what you mean you didn't agree with that take? Samoans come from us, bro. Samoans got black in their lineage. Go run the lineage of where Samoans originated from. It come back to us, gang. That's why we call them Samoan niggas. So Samoans is damn near black, nigga. Especially if you from Long Beach, Samoans is damn near black, fool. Like, if a nigga getting packed out and a Samoan there, he don't even gotta know you. Samoan's gonna help the nigga. I know because I've been there. This is what I'm saying. Like, y'all wasn't a part of them '05 riots at Jordan High. I was, nigga. I was there when the black and brown riots went up, and it was 100,000 Mexicans coming up to the high school to fight high schoolers. Guess who was helping the niggas? The Samoans, nigga. And they ain't even have nothing to do with it, but they fuck with niggas. See, a lot of y'all didn't grow up around Samoans, so y'all don't get it. We damn near one and the same, bro. Nah, sunglasses was made for whatever the fuck you want them to be made for, fool. Samoans the nicest people in the world, nigga. They'll give you the shirt off their back. Just don't piss them off. Because once you piss them off, they going ape shit. But once you got a Samoan loyalty, nigga, they loyal to the core, bro. They'll fight 100 niggas with you. Just you and them. On God. Like, they some of the most loyal people in the world, nigga. Like, niggas don't be knowing. Everybody get chipped, bro. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing, fool. Like that. What does that mean? And y'all got it fucked up. Just because I said they motion is not the same as when Draco was here, doesn't mean that means they have no motion at all. That don't mean they don't have a movement. That don't mean that y'all don't like them no more. What the fuck are y'all like even mad about? Like, that shit is almost like homosexual in a way. Like, grown men dislike another grown man because he don't like the rapper that you like. Fuck is y'all talking about? You a grown man upset that another grown man doesn't like the rapper that you like. That is almost homosexual, bro. Like, you borderline gay in a sense. Oh, you don't like the rapper I like? Fuck you. Nigga, you're gay. Nigga, you're gay. Fuck is you talking about? Bro, I told you the last live, nigga, and every live you keep saying that dumb shit. If you want to fight, we can fight, but you're gonna pay me. You're not fighting me for free, bro. You're a nobody, I'm a somebody. So if you want to have the privilege of getting your ass whooped by Mr. Viral himself, you're gonna pay for that ass whooping. You ain't just getting it for free, nigga, on 23rd Street. What the fuck you thought this was? You should have caught me back when I was in the county jail, or back when I was in prison if you wanted to fight for free, or back when I was in the streets. I'm Mr. Viral himself now. You don't just get a fade, nigga. You're gonna pay me. Goofy ass nigga. Bro, didn't know about the '05 riots. I'm Brown, all love. On the dead homies, nigga, we made the news. Nigga, we made the newspaper. You can Google it right now, bro. Google Jordan High race riots, 2005, nigga, on the dead homies. These niggas just be talking. I talk from live life experience. These niggas grew up on computers. So I don't be caring about what these niggas be saying. These niggas was never outside, bro. These niggas was never outside in their life, bro. These niggas don't come from the era of, nigga, Friday night, you just walking around your city trooping. Just bouncing in any house party. Oh shit, there's music over there. We in there. You don't know if it's ops in there, nothing. On the dead home, you way out of bounds, nigga. Y'all just bouncing the party. You don't know who in there. And it go up every single time. Nigga, I'm from that era, bro. These niggas ain't from that era. These niggas in the house. So I don't care about like internet comments. Niggas be clowned out. Niggas grew up on Wi-Fi. We had dial-up, nigga. I was outside before Wi-Fi existed to our knowledge. These niggas wasn't. I don't gotta come on the internet to try to act tough. Oh, I'm gonna catch a fade. Like, what the fuck? Nigga, get some money. Get some stamps on your passport. Go fuck some exotic bitches that don't even speak English. Go get on some private yachts. Like, it's fly shit out here in this world, and all y'all worried about is catching fades. You niggas' mindsets is like this, a peanut. You niggas got the mindset of a peanut, bro. Catch a flight, it'll change your life. Catch a flight, it'll change your life. Straight up. I don't even. That's why when I see these niggas on the internet, I'm like, oh yeah, they wasn't outside for real. They wasn't trooping. They wasn't trooping. They wasn't outside. Why do they hate on me? Because they hate greatness, bro. People hate greatness. That's just what it is. You got to realize we live in a world where majority of people are average and below average, bro. So when they see someone who's above average, who's doing above average things, who's doing things that they wish they could, but they too scared and afraid to do, they hate on it because seeing that person accomplishing these things makes them feel inferior. It makes them feel less than. So you know what they got to do? They got to try to make you feel inferior by saying hateful comments, hoping that you dim your light. Because when you dim your light, that makes them shine brighter. I'm never dimming my light for no pussy ass goofy in a comment talking shit. These niggas is clowns.
You're going nuts.
I told you I'm on these niggas. Niggas be seeing you doing shit. Oh, bro, think he too smart. No, you're projecting that you're dumb. And someone that's smarter than you makes you feel as dumb as you really are. So instead of going to study and read and raising your IQ, you try to make that person dumb themselves down so you can feel smart. No, you're an idiot.
James Ray, shout out to the chat. What's up with y'all, man? Y'all got viral in here on one already, going nuts.
On the dead nigga, I'm on one today. Fuck is you talking about? I'm tripping.
Yeah, I went to Jordan and Wilson. I got kicked out of Jordan in ninth grade.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, viral be extra. Why you nigga, this me on any topic. I don't give a fuck. We could talk about gardening right now. I'ma passionately talk about gardening.
Man, y'all see this nigga way bigger than me.
Nigga, we could
I'm
talk
a
about what's your favorite water? I'm gonna passionately talk about my favorite water. That's just me. I don't give a fuck. All these goofy ass niggas on these podcasts acting like they want to fight. They don't want to fight. I don't know why they keep talking about it. And if you fighting for free, at this point, you're an idiot. They're paying for influencers to fight. So if you're not trying to get on Aiden Ross fighting card, there's no other reason for you to be trying to fight.
Nah, what's happening? Yeah, hey, nah, hey, I was setting them off. We was setting it off like Boosie.
What's my favorite water? My favorite water is natural spring water. Actually, being in the mountains or the jungle and drinking water out of a rock. That's the best water in the world. Go to the jungle, Go to the mountains. You know the spring water that be coming down the mountains and the rocks and picking up all the minerals as it's coming down the rocks. Drink that shit out of a rock. Best water you ever had in your life. Hey, you said, hey, look, hey, Billy the Kid, I'm glad you said that. At least you keeping it real. You said your intelligence challenges my manhood, so that's why I don't like you. I can't do nothing but respect that. I can't do nothing but respect that. Yes, I drink rock water. I was just in Brazil a couple months ago, fool. I was in the jungle in Brazil and I drank water out of a rock. It was a waterfall, and then it was the spring water was coming down. I was drinking that motherfucker out the rock. Nigga, best water you could ever get in your life.
I don't
That
feel
has
no way
real
about.
alkaline.
I don't feel way about no niggas. I don't care enough, man. Niggas do what they gonna do.
You from Wi-Fi against the Crip? That's crazy. You met me at Toys R Us, bro. Toys R Us been out of business for over a decade. You ain't never met me there.
You capping, nigga.
I went to Rio. I was in Rio. My hotel was literally when you come out the hotel, Copacabana Beach was right there across the street.
Hey, fuck you talking about, nigga. Yeah. Type beats.
Messiah drink Henny out of cup is
Hey,
crazy.
if I drink Henny, if I drink Henny, it's straight out the bottle, nigga. I'm Easty. Fuck you talking about.
Ah, these niggas crazy. Hey, Brazil is amazing, bro. Brazil is fucking amazing. I went to a live soccer game out there. That shit made me not want to go to no live sports in the US, bro. Like the energy in that building is unmatched, bro. Them Brazilians, they treat soccer like gangs. Whatever team you rep, fool, like they gang banging them soccer teams.
Hey, Cud doing anything going to soccer games.
Nah, you crazy, nigga. That shit was lit, nigga.
Yeah,
I'm
now
talking about
I remember you put that shit up. It did look lit, but you for sure don't give a fuck about no damn soccer.
nah, this the thing. I don't give a fuck about soccer. I never cared to watch it, but I'm like, I'm in Brazil. I gotta go to a live soccer game.
Nah, it's the experience for sure. Yeah.
Nigga, that shit was lit. Nigga, they had me go. I was in that motherfucker going up, nigga. That motherfucker was turned. Them niggas treat you like family. I can't watch baseball. I've been to one Dodger game in my life. I had to leave after like an inning.
The playoffs don't be that bad though.
Go to Brazil for Carnival. Yeah, I'm trying to go to Barbados or something for Carnival. For sure. I already been to what's that shit in New Orleans? Mardi Gras. I already did Mardi Gras, so only thing left is Carnival. When in Rome, exactly. I'll be in Rome soon too. I'm glad you said that. I'm a vlog it. I'll be in Rome in a couple months.
This nigga say you a nice guy. Act like me, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, goofy? Hey, your perception is your perception, nigga. Real niggas don't gotta act hard.
Shout out to Magoo. Oh yeah, shout out to the homegirl. You already know the deal. Yeah, the Bahamas was overrated to me. The Bahamas was overrated to me because it was like super Americanized. So when I go out the country, I want to feel like I'm out the country. I don't want to feel like I'm still in the States. The Bahamas is super Americanized. It ain't that much to do. You got a bunch of foreigners trying to sell you shit. You can get around the whole island in like a fucking hour. It's like that shit boring to me.
Aboriginal, tap in, nigga. What you talking about?
Yeah, I was on Nassau, exactly.
I
Yep.
know you ain't. I know y'all ain't talking about working out. I get y'all on this burpee program, nigga.
Yeah, it was boring, bro. I didn't care for that. I didn't care for the Bahamas. Yeah, I was in Nassau for
Bahamas was
sure.
trash.
I took a cruise. So, we was bouncing from port to port to port.
Was that the Bahamas when I was with you?
Uh
No, that was something else,
nah,
huh?
that was Turks.
Oh, yeah.
What was Egypt like? Egypt was crazy, fool. Like Egypt was it. Egypt, hey, they got a big ass mall, nigga. You think Egypt is just all fucking pyramids and shit? Nigga, they got a fucking indoor ice skating rink in the mall. Nigga, they had a big ass laser tag obstacle course in the mall. Nigga, they mall is fucking humongous, nigga. They selling everything from clothes to appliances in that bitch, movie theater in that bitch, nigga, damn near a theme park in that bitch. Nigga, that mall was big as fuck, nigga. They got a nigga and I still got the cologne, handmade from Egypt. Nigga making handmade cologne, nigga. Watch this. Hold on. Y'all think I'm capping.
This nigga crazy. God damn, what is they doing? Yeah. Hey, facts. They don't know nothing about that workout program. I had niggas out here sick. And it's summertime. Watch, I'm gonna get it back cracking. I'm seeing niggas go viral off the burpees. My burpee workout regimen is cold. I went all the way up there to get that damn cologne. This thing out his mind. Somalia, what's good, nigga?
Why they worried about catching fades and all this stupid ass shit that ain't making no money? I be doing fly shit. See that? One of a kind. You gotta fly to Egypt to get this. And you might not even be able to get it because you don't know the combination that I had to get this. So you gotta fly to Egypt. The nigga handmade this in my face. He made the shit, cooked it up. He had all the scents in the barrels. I said, yeah, put that scent in there, put that scent in there. Yeah, put that scent in there. Then you get one of these. You feel me? You can't get this. You can't order this online. You can't go to Macy's. Nigga, this a one-on-one in the world. Ain't nowhere else in the world you can get this. You feel me? This for special occasions only. You can't get it, bro. You got to fly over there, gang. They don't sell this. You can't go on Amazon. 101. I'm gonna let you read that. 101. But yeah, y'all know what the fuck going on.
Hey, I'm gonna tap back in when I touch down.
All right, say less.
So, all right, final chat. 3 of them.
Nah, it lasts, bro. That shit lasts, and that shit hit. I'm talking about wherever you go, you gonna get some pussy that night. I don't care where you go, you gonna get some pussy that night. Check out the Iced Coffee Hour podcast. Shout out to them if they dropping game. You feel me? Hey, wherever you go with this, you gonna get some ass that night, fool. Guaranteed. I might start selling this shit. I'm gonna sell this shit. 3 sprays, $100, nigga. You gonna guarantee to get some ass. You can put on all that other shit you want. You gonna be paying for pussy at the end of the night with that shit. You want some guaranteed pussy? I got you, gang. Come, look. Boom, boom, boom. Hit the sides of your neck, hit your chest. 3 of them. Guaranteed. Panty dropper. Facts. You said, what if it's Flacco? Yeah, Flacco might still gotta pay. I ain't gonna lie. Flacco might still gotta come out the pockets, gang. I ain't gonna lie. The cologne can only do so much for a nigga. Hey, you said what they call it? I can't even pronounce it, nigga. I can't even pronounce the shit. That shit is spelled in hieroglyphics. You said one of my videos doing numbers on X? Send it to the podcast page. They stay putting my videos on X, and what's crazy is I need to start putting them on X. And I need to start putting them back on TikTok, but you know, they banned me for life from going live on TikTok. So that's why I had stopped posting. I was like, what? I can't go live for life? Oh, fuck TikTok. I stopped posting for a while. Yeah, not even Cologne could probably save Flacco. Cause I keep telling Flacco, okay, you gotta start fasting. You gotta get in the gym, bro. You gotta get right. You gotta get right, cuz. Like, it's only so much you could do. It's only so much you could do, cuz. And every time they take our video, it do numbers. This is why I don't care when people be like, oh, your channel not doing numbers. And bro, we know how the game go. You talk about controversial topics, you talk about certain topics that's against the system and against the propaganda, they're gonna slow your numbers down. But whenever other channels or bigger platforms take our content, it does numbers. So I know our shit does numbers, but I also know they be throttling our channel. We just got off a 6-month shadow ban. I had a strike for 6 months for talking about the vaccine. I had to take a course. I had to take a COVID vaccine course, and every answer that they wanted you to answer was a lie. But you have to click it if you want to get the strike taken off. So that's why I don't be caring about nobody talking about numbers and all that dumbass shit. Because when you win the game, you know how the game go. Cause all the Joe Rogans and the Joe Budden podcast and the Shannon Sharp podcast, what the viewers don't understand is they have a machine behind them that does not have to abide by the algorithm. This is why when you go on X, you see certain creators posts and videos, even though you don't follow them. You know why? Because the machine has plugs with the platforms to make sure their videos get seen in your face. We don't have that machine. We're doing this from the ground up. So any video you see that go viral is organic, and we don't pay for bots. You got to realize they got bots. They got all that shit. So when these niggas be going live and it be, oh my God, they got 5,000 viewers in the live. No, they don't, cuz they probably got a cool 1,000 and 4,000 of them is bots. But the machine makes sure it looks bigger than what's really going on. See, I know because I'm on the inside. So I got inside information. I done talked to people that's high up in this shit and they explain to me how it works. So I'm like, oh, that makes sense. This is why it don't matter what the fuck Joe Rogan do. The second he drop a video, it's gonna do 1 million in 5 minutes. You know why? Because the company that's investing and putting the money behind them, they want to recoup shit. They want to make money. They don't want to break even. So what they gonna do? Oh, your video finna go viral every single time. I don't care what topic you talking about, it's gonna go viral. We gonna make sure it goes viral. You know why? Because we control the algorithm. We're friends with the people at X. We're friends with the people at on Instagram. We're friends and business partners with the people that run TikTok. We're friends and business partners with the people that run Facebook. So everywhere you post a video from this platform, we're making sure it goes viral. So any video you see from a smaller creator that goes viral is actually greater. It's a greater accomplishment than when the large platforms go viral. Because when we go viral, it's off the muscle. It's off the muscle of what you're talking about in front of the camera. And it's that captivating that the culture picked it up. No machine made sure it got seen. They didn't fuel the algorithm for you. No, it was all organic. So when people talk numbers, I don't give a fuck because I know what's going on. But what's up, cuz? What questions y'all got for a nigga? You said, what did Wax show y'all on the phone? Was it a fake beef? Hey, man, you know what the fuck was going on with this shit, man. All this shit is circus. All this shit is circus. You said Wallow and Gilly Cousin work for YouTube as a scout. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. When me and my girl gonna start a podcast, hey, that'll go viral. You know what's crazy? Before I started the viral way, I was gonna start a pod with the homie and his girl. There's gonna be me and my girl, and we was gonna have like a, you feel me, like a 4-way pod. I forgot the name we was gonna call it. It was some other dumb shit, but it just didn't happen that way. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, cuz it's viral way or no way on the set. I'm already Mr. Viral. It'll go viral though. It'll definitely go viral. My girl, she is gonna get in the media space, but it's not gonna be what y'all think though. We're gonna get her cracking too though. No paid promo, no ads or nothing. Black owned. After that Joe Budden podcast, y'all out of here. Oh yeah, come on, cuz undeniable. It's undeniable. We 3 feet from gold. We know the product is there. We know we got what it takes. We know ain't nobody fucking with us. We know ain't nobody talking about the type of shit that we're talking about. from our background, the way that we talk about it. See, this is what people don't understand. What gets you remembered in history is not just what you do, it's how you do it that gets remembered. It's a lot of people who did the same shit or better or more than the people who's remembered forever. But the difference is the way that they did it. The way that they did it was epic. That's what put them in the history books. So it take more than just doing it. That's all I'm saying. Was that your girl who visited your pops down south? Yeah. And what's crazy is my girl pushed me to do that. And I'm glad and thankful that she did because I didn't want to do it, right? Because I still had like unaddressed trauma from my childhood of having questions unanswered from my pops. Like I never asked him no personal questions growing up. So like a lot of that shit y'all seen in that interview was the first time in my life I ever heard that information. Is she Mexican or white? She's neither. She's Egyptian. Her parents are first generation immigrants in America. So when I went to Egypt, part of that trip was visiting her family over there. So when I say like I was in Egypt, not just the tourist shit. Like I went to her family's house in the neighborhoods in Egypt. I was in their fucking house. Like nigga, all the walls is rocks and all type of shit. Like I was there in the hood. This is why the way I got to move around is gonna be different than the way you get to move around. Because number one, she speaks Arabic. Number two, she has family out there. Number three, her family is plugged in out there. Like some of her family out there, they like jewelers out there where they make jewelry, gold and all that shit. So they actually got money out there. So we have private security, armed security, nigga. We walking around with men in black agents out there on the set. We out there moving like the president. You might not be able to move like that when you go out there. Y'all don't speak Arabic, you know what I'm saying? So everywhere we go, we got a translator. Your girl gonna do OnlyFans? Hell no. What the fuck I look like letting my girl do OnlyFans? Nigga, is you crazy? Do I look like the type of nigga that's finna date a girl that do OnlyFans? Nigga, is you nuts? How do I feel about the FBA movement now saying that we are not African? This the thing with the FBA shit. It's like you got to look at it like tribes, right? You got to look at black people like tribes. We all could be technically black, come from a different tribe. So like all of us didn't necessarily get brought over here on a slave boat. You got to realize when them ships came, it was people already living here. Who were those people? Where did they come from? The first civilization started in Africa. So we all are descendants, technically. But you think them people wasn't traveling? You think Mansa Musa wasn't sending out voyagers like, hey, y'all go see what the fuck is out there. And then y'all send a messenger back and let us know so we could come out there. We civilized Europe for 700 years. We ran Europe for 700 years. So you telling me we just appeared in Europe? No, bro, they had to go they had to go over there. This is the part they keep leaving out. They keep thinking we was just in huts with no brain and we didn't know how to go do the same thing they was doing and travel on boats and find land. We did that first because we were already here, bro. White people didn't even exist. Let's get that understood. No other race of people existed when we did. Like the whole world was black at a point. But that's a whole nother topic. But like if you look at Africans and their features, then you look at us and our features, we are physically different, even though our skin color's the same. But if you put an American black with an African black side by side, you can tell the differences. But we've been here, bro. They want you to believe you're here because of slavery. So by you believing you're only here because of slavery, you're gonna live with a lifetime victim mindset. The only reason you in America is because your ancestors were victims, which is not fucking true. Which is absolutely not true. And that 23andMe shit is fake as hell. That shit only go as far back as like your second or third cousin. The rest of that shit, they making that shit up. So if you ever did the 23andMe data, try to trace your lineage, that shit fake as hell, bro. It's fake. They had people sending in goat samples. People were sending in samples of their pets, and it was coming back. Oh, you're 23% Irish. You're 46% Cherokee. Nigga, that was my dog's saliva. What the fuck is you talking about? That shit fake as hell. Like, nigga, we ran Europe. Europe has a black history. We was over there running shit. The Moors was in Europe running shit. The Moors was in Europe civilizing shit. They never told us this shit in fucking school. They made us believe the whole world was white. They made us believe we only got a brain because the white people taught us. All that shit is made up, bro, because they don't want you knowing who you are. Knowledge is fucking power. If you believe you're a victim, you're going to live life like a victim. All your thoughts are going to be victim mindset created, which is going to create a reality for you that's a fucking victim, which is why most black people are what? That's because the way you think and you look at the world. I don't look at the world like we victims. I don't have a victim mindset. See, this is what people get fucked up. Acknowledging the truth of history and what happened is not the same as being a victim. That's called gaslighting. So if I say, hey, they redlined our neighborhoods so we couldn't get certain properties, they put freeways through our neighborhoods. And on this side of the freeway was the good property, and this side of the freeway was the bad property. And they made sure we got the bad property and they got the good properties. That's not being a victim. That is acknowledging history. That is acknowledging the facts. They don't want you to acknowledge the facts. You know why? Because once you learn the truth, they are deathly afraid that you're going to go insane and revolt and be like, God damn, y'all did all this? Man, we finna off y'all. That's what they scared of. We know the truth. So they got to come into the chats and the lives and try to say, oh, y'all victims, y'all playing the race card. That's gaslighting, bro. Shout out to everybody that know, though. It's like when I see comments of people saying, oh, VwP got a victim mindset, victim way. I know they don't watch the content. I know they don't watch the content, or they're trying to gaslight us. Because if you watch the content, our message is stop having a victim mindset. You're either the predator or the prey. We're not prey. You know what I'm saying? We tell people. See, hey, Ty H, for the millionth fucking time, bro, I did not diss the Stinks. I did not diss the Stink team. I don't have beef with the Stink team. I don't have smoke with the Stink team. Only thing I said was the Stink team is not at the same height as they was when Draco was alive. Now that Draco was gone, I don't hear much about the Stink team. That's all I said. And I didn't even say that until they asked me. What I asked was, my boy Cliff, he's out of towner. He said, I fuck with the Stink team. So I just asked him, did you mean Draco or did you mean the Stink team? I said, because when I hear people from out of town say, oh, I fuck with the Stink team, they be really meaning Draco. From what I hear. Because when you ask them, well, who from the Stink team you listen to? They be like, oh, I listen to Draco and I fuck with Ralphie, which is Draco's brother. So automatically you gonna fuck with him. And I hear some people say catchy, but like, you know, like 4 of their members died. 4 of their members is like not here no more. So the members who are here, all I said was I don't hear people saying their names, requesting their music. I don't really hear people pushing Stink Team the way they was when Draco was alive. How the fuck is that a diss by acknowledging that? Ralphie himself said, of course we're not gonna have the same type of motion because Draco was the Michael Jackson of the Stink Team. He was the star. You take the star away from any movement, that movement is not going to be the same, bro. If Jay-Z would have died at the height of Rockefeller, Memphis, Bleak, and all them niggas, they wouldn't have had the same motion. If 50 Cent would have died at the height of G-Unit, Lloyd Banks and Tony Yayo and them niggas wouldn't have had the same motion. When Pac died at the height of his career, the Outlaws didn't have the same motion. How is acknowledging that as a fact hating to you? How? Saying that next to Ralphie is not disrespectful. Y'all idolize rappers. You look at rappers like a god. You are a celebrity worshiper. That's why it's disrespectful to you. I'm not. Shout out to Ralphie and his movement. He's doing great things out here. Whether you like his rapping or not, you can't deny that he got motion, he got a movement, he got a fan base. He made a lifestyle for himself. He made a career for himself. I salute all that. But acknowledging these things to another man is not hating. You got to understand what hating is. You need to look up the definition of hating. Y'all generation is so pussyfied and bitch made and don't know how to communicate like real men that you think basic communication is hating. No, you're a fucking idiot. You probably didn't have a dad in your life. You don't know how to effectively communicate. So to you, hating is the truth. It's not hate. It's called conversing. I don't give a fuck if you was feeling it or not. You don't gotta feel what I'm saying. I don't give a fuck. That don't mean I'm hating. You just don't like what I'm saying. You like them women who get on podcasts and when you tell them the truth about the way men view women and they start crashing out because they don't like what they're hearing, that's you. You got a lot of feminine energy in your body. So you look at, oh, he don't like the rappers that I like. I don't like him. He's hated. No, that's bitch shit. You think like a bitch. Man up, little nigga. You need to start hanging around some real men. Get some real men in your life. Get some masculine energy around you, cuz you got too much estrogen in your body. The way you even talking sound like a bitch. That shit bitches say. Oh, how dare you have a conversation with Ralphie? Why you didn't lay down and shine his shoes? You's a bitch, nigga. Stop worshiping these fucking celebrities, nigga. They men just like you. They put their pants on one leg at a time, just like you. Fuck is you talking about? These niggas ain't Jesus. These niggas ain't God. No, I don't got little man syndrome. The problem is you think short people supposed to bow down to everybody. And when you meet somebody short who don't bow down, oh, you got Napoleon complex. No, you just can't run over me because I'm short, nigga. If I was 6'5" talking like this, you'd be like, oh yeah, cut right. Why? Because you scared of niggas that's 6'5". You think because they 6'5", they have the right to have self-respect for themselves. You think because I'm 5'6", I don't have the right to have self-respect for myself or to speak up for myself. No, I don't give a fuck if you 7'5", nigga. I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say. Fuck is you talking about? I don't give a fuck how you feel about it, nigga. Ain't no short man complex. You just used to talking to bitch made niggas who don't have no masculine energy in their body. That's the problem. Y'all used to seeing these soft ass niggas on camera. So when we get on camera and conduct ourselves like real men, y'all think we doing the extras. No, we acting like men normally act. Fuck is you talking about? Go talk to your uncles. That's the problem. You niggas don't have to, like, go talk to men from the 80s, from the 70s, from the 60s, and see how they talk and how they act. They don't talk like you bitch ass, fingernail painting ass punks who call it swag and drip. Like these new NBA niggas coming to fucking interviews with blouses on, thinking it's cool. Oh, I'm expressing myself. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. If you don't fucking put some clothes on like a man, you got your man, you niggas is crazy. Y'all don't let the world finesse y'all into thinking this shit is expression. No, you expressing yourself like a bitch. That's how your mama express herself. That's how your auntie express herself. That's what you grew up around. So that's what you act like, a straight bitch. And they told you, oh, it's okay. No, it's not okay, nigga. We're making men great again, nigga. We're making men masculine again. Part of being a man is knowing how to converse, is knowing how to agree to disagree, and still come to the conclusion that I still respect you as a man. I don't agree with what you said. I may not even like what you said, but I respect that you had the balls to say it. Not only did you have the balls to say it, you had the balls to say it to my face. I can't do nothing but salute that. Bitch made niggas like you, oh, you said it to his face. What you want me to do? Say it behind his back and then change up in his face? That would make me a bitch. But anyways, shout out to the chat, cuz these niggas crazy. I'll be tired of these soft ass niggas thinking y'all make the rules. Nigga, move around, nigga. Move the fuck around. Bitch niggas don't tell real niggas what to do. Bitch niggas get in where they fit in. They do what they can, when they can, around who they can. Real men do whatever the fuck they want in front of anybody, no matter what. and they gonna deal with whatever consequence come with that. Bitch niggas, they gotta act like chameleon. They gotta, oh shit, I'm gonna change up because he around. Oh, he not there? Okay, cool. It's like Debo. Debo come around, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. When he leave, I'll be talking again. That's you bitch niggas. When Debo come around, I'm still talking, nigga. The fuck is you talking about? I'm not rage baiting nothing, bro. I'm just giving you a reality check because you came in here like a straight up bitch. And somebody gotta let you know, Ty H, you're acting like a bitch. Act like a man. But anyways, can we talk about business? Hell yeah. We always can talk about business. We always can talk about investing. Let's talk about how the government, since they cannot control crypto, they're being straight up crooks now. They're saying any inactive crypto that you've had over 3 years, they can take from you. Why is no one being outraged about this? We're going to talk about this on a podcast. Why nobody talking about this? Any inactive crypto that you have for 3 years, the government can take. What? Nigga, I don't give a fuck if I had that shit in there for 10 years. That's my shit. What you mean you can come take it? That shit is wild, nigga. You telling me if I got Bitcoin and I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna let my Bitcoin stack. I ain't even gonna look at it for the next 5 years. I'm cool. I'm gonna see where it's gonna be at 5. You telling me in 3 you could just take my shit? Cuz, that's insane, my nigga. Like, what the fuck? That don't make no sense. You know what? They can't regulate the crypto the way they regulate cash. So they're trying to find a way they can fuck people over at every avenue, bro. At every avenue. Look, matter of fact, if you had Binance, you know, Binance is a no, Bittrex. Bittrex. I believe it's Bittrex. Bittrex was like a foreign crypto exchange platform. They had a US version. A lot of US citizens had money stolen from Bittrex because their US version got shut down. And they sent out, I believe they sent out an email warning people saying, hey, we finna close down in the US. Whatever crypto you got, take it out, or you're gonna lose it. Right? I believe they even filed bankruptcy. So now you can only trade on Bittrex outside the US. A lot of fucking people, bro, didn't see that email in time. So when they closed, niggas had thousands in that motherfucker. That's just gone. How do I know? Because I was one of them, nigga. I was one of them. I'm still trying to get my money back right now, bro. I believe Binance as well. Exactly, bro. I had like 10 bands in that motherfucker, nigga. I can't even reach these motherfuckers. I'm damn near finna fly out the country to go find their headquarters and say where my fucking money at. Because, you know, if you got crypto, unless you're like a day trader, you don't really look at that shit every single day, bro. Like, because you know the shit be up and down, they be up and down, they be up and down. So if you got a job, if you got kids, if you doing other things other than that, you're not really looking at that every day. And I know niggas like me, I ain't checking my email every day. So a lot of fucking emails I don't see. So I feel like I just got robbed, nigga. Oh God, I know they got like a they got this group. They trying to start a class action lawsuit for everybody to get their money back. Cause it's like, nigga, on the dead homies, y'all should have just sent people's money back. Y'all should have just sent people's money back. All that email and shit, yeah, that shit cool. But if you knew damn well you was closing and going bankrupt, our accounts and bank accounts is linked to these accounts. It's real easy to just send everybody their fucking bread back, close your shit, and get the fuck on. Nah, they knew people don't be checking their fucking emails, and they sent the email right before they was finna close down. So if you didn't look at that shit instantaneously, for a fact, your shit is out of here. That's the danger with the shit. You gotta look at that shit every fucking day. Yeah, that's why they say cash rules everything around me. Cash rules all. Cash is king. When you got that cash in your hand, it ain't shit they can do about it. Only thing they can do is try to make the cash in your hand worth less than what it really is by inflating the cost of living. So now your $100 today ain't worth $100. It's really worth like $75. Because if you would have had that same 100 2-3 years ago, The spending power was greater than it is now. So what they do, they lower the spending power of your money. So now, if you make $100,000, nigga, you're still in the lower class. When in the 80s, if you made $100,000, nigga, you was damn near rich. You was in the higher upper class, which is why 100,000 was the mark. 6 figures was the mark for being upper class. Like, nigga, if you making 100 bands, you making 6 figures, you something out here. You living life. If you make 100,000 today, I don't know what state you in, but in California, your ass is broke if you ain't got another 100,000 coming in from your wife or your husband. It's ugly. It's ugly. Hopeful, that's a fact. Let that have been the IRS. And we just said, man, fuck y'all. You know how fast they're gonna try to freeze your assets and garnish your wages? But the citizens, they get fucked over, and you got to just chalk it up to the game. That's crazy as hell. Yeah, everybody take an L in this shit. You gonna take an L? It take an L to get W's. Like when Dogecoin was cracking, nigga. Dogecoin started out at nigga a fraction of a penny. I seen Dogecoin as less as like 1 cent, 2 cent, 3 cent. Dogecoin got up to like 77 cents. Now, if you would have invested when that shit was less than a cent, 1 cent, 2 cent, and pulled your money when it was at 77 cents, you would have made a crazy flip. But what happened? Most of us got greedy. We was looking at the trajectory of them saying Dogecoin gonna hit $1. And if you just invested a couple hundred, when it hit $1, nigga, you gonna be damn near a fucking millionaire. So everybody was waiting for that dollar. Problem is that shit never hit $1. Nigga, them whales, they pulled out. And everybody was left standing with their hand in their pockets. So it's like, bro, this shit ugly. And you remember a couple months ago, maybe like 6 months ago, nigga, Bitcoin dropped down to like 30,000, bro. Bitcoin dropped down to like 30,000, probably less. You could have bought a whole Bitcoin. Couple months later, Bitcoin was back up to damn near 100,000, nigga. So you could have doubled your money just by buying one Bitcoin. My dumb ass looked at it too. I said, damn, cuz I should buy this motherfucker. Because I had like just a couple thousand in Bitcoin. I didn't have a whole Bitcoin. I just bought like a fraction of it. And I'm looking at it when it dropped. When everybody was panicking, oh fuck, crypto's over, Bitcoin dropped, we're done. I should have bought that motherfucker. Nigga, I looked a couple months later, nigga, that shit was at like 90 something. Nigga, I was sick. You know that little Dirk video where that nigga fell down? Nigga, I fell down like Dirk, nigga. I fell down on the ground like Dirk. Nigga, I was rolling around on the ground, sick. That nigga was rapping about the feds coming. That nigga fell. I was sick. I felt just like that, nigga, holding my chest. Cuz. That shit was wild. BlackRock bought $100 million worth. Yeah, that's what they do, bro. That's the game. You gotta follow the whales, bro. I believe Nancy Pelosi. I believe it was Nancy Pelosi. I could be wrong, but I think it's Nancy Pelosi. They got a fucking app where you can watch what she invests in. And there's a lot of people that just follow what she invests in because, you know, they got that insider information. They call it insider trading. So the whales, they'll start making phone calls and say, hey, man, we finna dump a bunch of money over here. We finna get the whole world to invest in this shit. And as soon as they invest and we hit the number we wanted to hit, we gonna pull out. So we gonna warn you and tell you when to pull out so you make a profit. Meanwhile, the average citizen don't have this inside information. They're leading us on. Oh, we on a bull run. We finna hit $1. Everybody hold. Diamond hands. Hold, hold, hold. Whole time you holding, they pulling out. They're pulling out. They're telling you to hold, but then they hitting all their people. Okay, boom, they just hit the number. Pull out. And you stuck with your dick in your hand. Dick in the dirt. And they never get in trouble for the shit. Even though the government, everybody know they doing the insider trading shit, they never get caught for this shit. If you do that, your ass going to jail. This is why I say I don't give a fuck about what the laws say, because they make the laws for you to follow, and then they break it and get rich. And then y'all get on, oh, it's the law, it's the law. Nigga, what is the law? What is the law? The law is a rule some humans made up. Some fucking humans got in the room, said, how can we get rich off these dumb motherfuckers while they stay broke? Let's make laws that only they gotta follow. Not only do they gotta follow it, we're gonna punish them and take money from them when they break these laws. We ain't following none of them though. Only laws your ass should be following is the universal laws, nigga. The laws of the fucking universe that was here before we got here. That's the laws you should follow. Study those laws, follow those laws. You think I give a fuck about some fucking human who was born on this earth like I was telling me I can't jaywalk, walk to the light? Nigga, fuck you. If the street is clear, I'm looking both ways, I'm crossing right here. Fuck you in that crosswalk. Fuck is you niggas talking about, nigga? Who the fuck made you the boss? You was just born here like me, bro. You came out your mama pussy just like me. So what gives you the authority to tell me what the fuck I can and can't do on an earth that was here before you got here? Explain that to me. Explain that to me, nigga. You came out your mama pussy on this earth the same way I did. But yet you got the authority to make rules for everybody. How? Who put you in charge? I didn't vote for that. I didn't agree to that. Nigga, fuck you. Dead homies. What is y'all niggas? Y'all niggas crazy. We could end this whole game today if the world wasn't so pussy and so much of a sheep. If people actually thought and used their fucking brain and realized, homie, if they say the 1% rules the world, how in the fuck are they controlling the 99%? Last time I checked, 99 gonna beat 1 every time. But they got your mind. They got your mind enslaved. That's why they say free your mind. If we was to all wake up today, said we're not paying no taxes, guess what? Taxes are gonna cease to exist. The problem is they got your motherfucking brain so brainwashed, you think they gonna send us all to jail. How are they gonna send 99% of the population to jail with 1%? And the 1% is old ass men in suits. Oh, they gonna send the military. Nigga, the military is part of the 99%. They gonna send the police. The police is part of the 99%. The only difference between them and you is they think they're playing for the right team. So by defending the 1%, they think they're a part of that, not knowing, dumb fuck, you're lapdogs for the 1%. You're not a part of, you're not rich. You don't make the laws. We make you enforce our laws. We just let you live above them a little bit to think that you were part of it. But nigga, you down there with them. We look at you like them. We just control you like puppets. That's what's really going on. If we all was to stop, like say everybody, we gonna go exempt. Everybody, the whole United States of America, nigga, go to your W-2, write exempt, and leave it that way. What they gonna do? What are they gonna do? Really think about this. Oh, they're gonna take our homes. How? Who gonna enforce it? They gotta send somebody to come get you out your home. Those people that they're gonna send, if they got on the same page with everybody, they got nobody to send. Who you gonna send to come take the home? If the police was to wake up today and be like, damn, cuz, why in the fuck am I enforcing all this shit? And then I go home, my wife's cheating on me, I'm an alcoholic, I'm beating her ass, I'm not getting paid enough, so I gotta steal drug money, I gotta shake down hustlers, I gotta do shit. If they was to wake up and be like, nah, we finna go ride with the people, this shit gotta change. It's over, nigga, the game is over. The game is over. The problem is people are too fucking afraid. They got your mind. That's why you in school That's why they push college. The whole time your ass is in school from kindergarten through 12th grade. They indoctrinating your fucking mind. 12 years a slave. Really think about that, gang. 12 years a slave. You're in school for 12 years. Cut that, because that's going to fuck up there. What's the name? 12 years a slave, nigga. You in school for 12 years. By the time you get out of school, you a slave. Think about it. Y'all like this. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one connected to dots out here. They got your mind forever by the time you get out of high school. Would I be down to do a paid collab pod? Tap in, bro. Hit the DM on the podcast page at the VwP podcast. Go hit us on. Go hit us on the Instagram. Tap in. Predictive program, exactly. Hi, Messiah appeared from the Matrix.
Get ahead of them niggas.
This nigga came in here wilding. What's the solution? We know this. The solution is to free your fucking. Okay, listen. If you know this, why are we not doing it? If you know this, why are we not doing it? You know why? Because most people don't know this. Most people still don't know it. Most people still don't know it, bro. They say 90% of people are asleep. They don't know. Nah, they don't know and they'll never know. You got 5% of people that know and they trying to tell everybody. That's me. I'm part of the 5%. I got the glasses on. This is another reason why I wear glasses. You got glasses on indoors. Go watch the movie They Live, nigga. Put the glasses on. My glasses is on. Boom. I'm part of the 5%. You got 2% that know, but pretend like they don't. They too bitch made to do anything about it. Or they think that it's hopeless. You know what I'm saying? So you got the 5% that know and they trying to tell everybody. You got the 2% that know. They ain't never gonna tell nobody. Then you got the other 2% that know, and they like, it's hopeless. So I'm gonna just work with the 1% in hopes that I become a part of the 1%. So them is the house Negroes, them is the traitors, them is the backstabbers. They know, but they looking at y'all, going, y'all ain't gonna never wake up. Fuck y'all. I'd rather get some of what the 1% got. Them is the puppets. Then you got the 1%. They know they got all the information, and they the ones controlling shit. That's how the world works. So when you say why we not doing it, you always got to think 90% of people are sleeping sheep. That's why we're not. That's why the 5% who knows and trying to tell your stupid ass get looked at as crazy. Go watch the movie The Matrix, nigga. When they took Neo back to the real world, red pill, blue pill, most of the people don't want to take the blue pill. Because the thing about these, once you put these on, they don't come off, my nigga. These is on for life. Once you put them on and you pop that pill, that red pill, they on for life, gang. They on for life. You can't take them off. And the fucked up part about not being able to take them off is now you know all the shit that they doing. The 1% and all that, you can see clear now. But you don't have the power to do shit. So now you got to live in frustration for damn near the rest of your life because the 90% refuse to wake up. This is why ignorance is bliss. Because what you don't know, you believe it can't hurt you because you don't even know it exists. It's like the boiling frog theory. If you boil a pot of water and you throw a frog in there, it's going to immediately jump out. Right? You change the temperature change was too drastic. It felt it immediately. But if you sit a frog in a pot of cold water and you slow burn it, you slow boil it, it's gonna sit there thinking it's in a fucking jacuzzi. And it's gonna boil itself to death. It's gonna sit there and boil to death. It's not gonna notice the slight temperature change. This is what they do to us. They do slight temperature changes. And then you look up and the whole fucking world done changed. You know what I'm saying? They do shit little by little, slowly by slowly. First they put it in your face. That's just how the shit works. They put it in your face, right? They get you numb to the idea of it. So you watch movies, You watch television, the shit that they want to do, they show you it. So when it happens, you think it's not happening. You're like, man, this shit, I seen this in a movie. There ain't no way this shit really happening. But they're programming your mind to get used to it happening. And then they slowly make it happen. By the time you look up, it had happened already. It's too fucking late. Because they know if they just do it, bam, we're gonna react. We're humans. We're gonna be like, what the fuck? Yeah, they normalized the insanity. Exactly. It was like, think about when gore.com first came out and you started seeing them cartel videos where they beheading people or 1,000 Ways to Die. You remember the cassette tapes where people used to be getting hit by trains and all? That shit was like, nigga, jaw dropping. You could barely look at the screen. It got to a point, nigga, we used to go to school, be eating cereal and snacks, watching people get their heads cut off. Why? It became normal after a while. Then it went from being able to watch it on screen to you see somebody dead in the street. What's the first thing we do? Pull the phone out. Oh, I want to be the first one to post a video to go viral. You see people drowning. Nobody trying to save them. Everybody pull their phone out. You see people on fire. Nobody trying to help them put the fire out. Everybody just, I want to go viral. They normalized it, gang. Slowly. They boiled us slowly to where we don't even fucking notice. That's what the fuck go on. All I'm saying. See, if you just tell people the truth, they'll call you crazy. Oh, he's a conspiracy theorist. You know what the phrase conspiracy theories came from? When the whistleblowers who was working for them started saying, this is fucked up. We got to warn the people. Hey, people, this was going on. I was part of it. But my conscience is eating me alive. I got to tell y'all so we can stop it. They like, whoa, that's dangerous. If people start listening to them, we in trouble. So how do we nullify them? Let's call them conspiracy theorists. Let's call them conspiracy theorists. Not only are we going to call them conspiracy theorists, we're going to start creating conspiracy theories to combat the truth. Because what they saying is true. But we're going to throw so many crazy conspiracy theories. And then at the same time, we're going to debunk them for the people to see. So by the time they get programmed to see all that, every conspiracy theory that the truth tellers, the whistleblowers are telling them that's really the truth, we're not going to believe it no more. We're going to say, nigga, I heard 10 conspiracies this week. They all been debunked. I'm not trying to hear that shit. You a fucking conspiracy theorist. Now, when you hear conspiracy theory or conspiracy theorist, it's synonymous with crazy and false. You hear conspiracy theory, you automatically think untrue. You hear conspiracy theorists, you automatically think they crazy. Bang, Edward Snowden. Didn't Edward Snowden tell y'all whatever go on these phones and this internet is kept forever? You think any text, any picture, any information, man, they storing that shit. This how they know what ads to send to you personally. Nigga, they know more about you than you know about your fucking self. They monitor you all day long. They know every move you're gonna make. This is why when you get in your car and the Google Maps kick on, the map already will pull your job up. Or the map already will pull your house up, depending on where you at. Because it already is following your patterns. Every day at 4 o'clock, every day at 3:30, you drive from this location to this location. So now it's predicting your moves. Oh, I think you're going home. Sometimes you might not be going home. You might like, I'm gonna make a pit stop. But on that map, it's gonna have your fucking house or wherever you usually go after work already pulled up automatically for you on the set. And this was gonna be even crazier. This is what's even crazier. This was even crazier. They already got a way where they can download your consciousness. So these motherfuckers ain't really dying, my nigga. These Rockefellers and all these people, they want to stay alive forever. So think of the movie Chucky. Think of the movie Chucky, Child's Play. Y'all thought that shit was a game? You know, he like, I gotta get out of this body. And the first person that he told the truth to, that was the person that he could trade bodies with. Think of that. download their fucking consciousness, upload that shit on like some supercomputer, my nigga, and put that shit in a fucking another body and still be here on Earth. This is a fact. Why you think they was doing the cloning shit? We gonna make a motherfucking clone in the lab. We're gonna grow a fucking human in the lab, my nigga. We're gonna download our consciousness. When this avatar dies, when this avatar is over with, I'm gonna put my consciousness in a new avatar. Because I want to live forever. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember he had fucking Andy on the ground? I day do we Dembella. Give me the power, I beg of you. What he was transferring his damn, I hate when they call when I'm on live. It fucked the live up. They was transferring his consciousness into Andy's body so he can live on. But before he died, you remember he had to transfer his consciousness into the dog. Same shit that they doing now, gang. These motherfuckers ain't really dying. These motherfuckers ain't really dying. And see, you got people like Django 99 who say, oh, I'm dumber for listening to this. No, you're just a sheep. You're a part of the sheep, bro. You don't study nothing, so it sounds crazy to you. Think about when people was riding on horses. Go back in time. Think about when people were only riding on horses. The only way we could travel is by getting on the back of the horse. Imagine if you could travel from today back then and tell them we're going to be able to fly. We're going to be able to get on this thing called an airplane. We're going to be able to get anywhere in the world in a couple hours. You're going to be able to get from California to Houston in less than 5 hours. You're going to be able to get from California to Nevada in 45 minutes. Think about that. They on horses. They like, nigga, it's going to take me 6 months to travel state to state. You telling me we gonna be able to get there in 5 minutes? Or not 5 minutes, in 5 hours? Hey, this man is crazy. Hang him. This man this woman is a witch. Burn her. That's what's going on now, bro. Except instead of hanging you and burning you, they just call you a conspiracy theorist, call you crazy, and then that's it. All I'm saying, bro, because you gotta really think about the shit. On the dead homies, imagine if you told people who only knew how to travel by horseback that we gonna have cars and planes. Not only are we gonna have planes, we're gonna have jets that can travel halfway across the world in an hour, and it can make and it makes no noise, nigga. We got stealth jets. That shit flying at the speed of fucking light, damn near, and not even making a sound. You can't even hear it coming. Nigga, they'll call you crazy. They'll off your ass. They're off your ass. You out of here. That's all I'm saying, bro. It sounds crazy until it happens. Everything sounds crazy until it happens. Imagine when we made the first automobile. Imagine if we told them people who was driving the first automobiles with them fucking wooden wheels that, nigga, we gonna have cars that drive themselves. Imagine that. The first automobile, nigga, when that shit looked like a chariot, the fucking wheels was wooden. Imagine if we told them, hey, we're gonna have self-driving cars, nigga. You're gonna have a thing called an Uber. It's gonna pull up. It ain't even gonna be a human in that motherfucker. You're gonna get in the back. It's gonna have the coordinates of where you wanna go, and it's gonna drive you there. And you just sit in the back. Nigga, they would have called you insane. They probably would have took you to the insane asylum. You gotta realize, all this technology, nigga, they had this shit already. Nigga, they had iPhones in the fucking 70s, nigga. They had iPhones, FaceTime, all that shit in the 70s, gang. They just giving it to us now. They just giving it to us now, bro. What's the difference between a conspiracy and a fact? A conspiracy don't become a fact until it's proven. That's the problem is when they telling you about these conspiracies, you just don't see the proof yet. Think COVID, right? When COVID first happened, who was called the conspiracy theorists? All the people who told you don't take the shot. Every single one of us who said, bro, you better not take that shit. We was all deemed crazy. We was all deemed a threat to society. They were saying they should lock us up. Fast forward to 2025. What would they tell you about those shots now? My point exactly. 90% of people believed it. 90% of people blindly went and took that shit. The 5% who was woke and tried to warn y'all, y'all said we was fucking crazy. Oh, y'all don't know shit about science. Y'all not doctors. Why would they lie to us? They're trying to help us. 5 years later, was they trying to help y'all? You know, before Biden left, he pardoned Fauci, right? For all the lies that he told your ass. For all the people who is out of here no longer because they took that shit. Before he left office, he pardoned that man. And he was the main one telling y'all take this shit, is safe. 5 years later, come to find out, it wasn't. So before you call somebody a conspiracy theorist, do your fucking research. How the fuck you lived through COVID and you still just don't believe this shit is crazy to me. I don't understand. I don't understand, gang. That shit was the common flu, nigga. The cure for COVID was to isolate yourself for a week, 5 to 7 days, and it went away. Like, how does this, like, what? Like, y'all niggas, y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. Yeah, hey, you know why they gotta show you, bro? Laws of karma. If I show you what I'm doing and you don't do anything about it, you agree with me. That means I'm not doing nothing wrong, technically. If I show you before I do something, I'm gonna do it, and then I do it, and you sit back and let me do it, did I really do something wrong? Because I told you I was gonna do it, and you just let me fucking do it. That's what they do to us. They show us what they're gonna do. They literally tell you what they're gonna do, and then they actually do it. So technically, they ain't doing nothing wrong because our dumbasses ain't doing shit about it. Think about that. Take 9/11. Let's talk 9/11, gang. 9/11, you can go look at the fucking Illuminati card game that came out, I believe, late 80s, early 90s, or something like that. The fucking towers on the card game is already being shown. Oh, it's gonna take down my plane on a fucking card game. A card game that nobody paid attention to. Fast forward to 9/11, what was on that card happened in real life. So you telling me that was a coincidence? How in the fuck did something that was on a fucking game decades before this shit happened really happen? And that's not the only card that really happened. COVID was on that card. Like, nigga, I believe the Boston Marathon, like all of these fucking major events that's already being shown happening decade before it happens, then it really happens. That's not a coincidence, my nigga. That is not a coincidence. The reason that y'all think the Simpsons are predicting the future is because they're not predicting it. They're literally already have it planned and then they show you it. Because this is what we finna really do. Let's show these stupid fucks. So when it really happened, only thing we gonna say is, oh my God, the Simpsons, they predicted it again. They hit again. Like, nigga, they're showing you this shit. Bro, the dangers of people like Mark Lamont Hill is he's been programmed. This is the danger of educated people. You went through the system. So let's talk the education system, right? They'll never tell you, they don't acknowledge wisdom or intelligence unless you go through their system that they created. Do you know who created the school board? Do you know who created the parameters of what it takes to be deemed as a scholar? Look up the name of who created that, and then look up what he said he created it for. Said, we're creating this not to create a nation of thinkers. We're creating this to create a nation of workers who will never think, who will never challenge anything that we do. That's people like you, bro. You think because you went to fucking school and college that you're smarter than everybody else, when technically you're dumber than everybody else because you will never think outside the box. Because in school, they tell you what? Stay inside the lines. They start programming you from kindergarten, nigga. When you go to preschool, what do? They give you pictures and crayons and they say, okay, let's color, kids. But if you go outside the lines, you got to do it over. Stay inside the lines. So automatically you being programmed to think inside the box, stay inside the lines. Stupid fucks like you go to college and get programmed and think you smarter than everybody else when really you one of the dumbest motherfuckers out here. Do you ever notice that the people who own these businesses never went to college? They be like C average students. Most of the presidents, C average students. But who be the best employees though? The ones who got straight A's. You know why? Because whatever task that you give them, they're going to do that to the best of their abilities, above and beyond, but they'll never question why they're doing it. They'll just fucking do it. All the A+ students be the best employees because they don't question shit. You give them an assignment, they train to do that assignment better than anybody else. The person who owned the business don't even have a college degree. He had the money, the balls, and the idea to start the company. And then he hired you who went to college to get programmed. This is why I don't argue with people who went to college. They got you already. You're fucked. They got your mind. I don't argue with religious people. They got you already. You're fucked. You'll never think outside the box. That's all I'm saying, gang. Wake your fucking game up. Oh, cite your sources. Nigga, most of the sources that you citing is fake and altered and controlled. You know what the real sources are? They got it. You know that gigantic fucking library they got under the Vatican with all the ancient books, with all the ancient knowledge that's telling them about all the ancient technologies and shit? Why we don't have access to that? Why can we only read the books they allow us to read? Why we can't read them books y'all found from these ancient civilizations and shit? I want to read them books. What's in them books? Cite your sources. Oh, the sources they told you was valuable. So you telling me the only sources that are credible are the sources that the system that said they want to make you a thinker and a worker and not a thinker, those are the only sources that are credible? That don't make no sense. No, you would never be Professor Dave, and I would never be Lord Jamar because I'm not talking out of my ass. Look up the Rockefellers, gang. And then look, the same people who own the school system own the medical industries. Same people who own the school system own the medical industry. It's a reason why doctors can't prescribe you natural medications. They cannot prescribe you anything other than what they create. They can only give you pills that they make. They can only give you injections that they make. They can't give you no natural remedies. They can't even prescribe it or nothing. It's illegal for them to do that. It's a business, dummy. Tell me why these indigenous tribes could live to 150. These motherfuckers be old as dirt and healthy as an ox. Meanwhile, we checking out at 60. You got 25-year-olds having strokes and heart attacks. You explain that to me. It's just we got all this modern technology and all these great medicines. Why in the fuck them people that live in the woods don't get cancer? Good looking for the donation, Arian Gladney. You said political prisoner George Jackson said the government teaches people what to think. The job of revolutionaries is to teach people how to think. Exactly. Exactly. Like, bro, I visited one of them indigenous tribes, right, in Egypt. Took us on an hour-long fucking bus ride through the desert, nigga. They live in the middle of the desert, nigga. Took this, it looked like damn, what's the movie? Is it the men that talk to goats or some shit like that? We took one of them old Scooby-Doo vans, nigga, for an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours through the desert. Bam. Went to this tribe that live in the desert, fool. They have no modern technology, no TVs, no cell phones, no internet, no nothing. They just live out here. They have a doctor that's responsible for the health of the town. Bro, they had a table. You can buy the shit out there, right? It'll help them. They had a herb for every problem that you had. Oh, you got diarrhea? Take this herb. You got a headache? Drink this tea. Like every problem that we got that we go to the store and buy pills for, they had herbs that came from the earth to heal that. And it probably worked, and it worked better than the goddamn shit you can buy in the store that got all these side effects that's worse than the problem that you're trying to treat. So we take medications to heal one problem, but if you read the back of the bottle on the label, that shit give you 5 other problems. That's worse than the problem you're trying to heal from. Stupid fucks like Rod, they're lost in the sauce. Or he's an agent. See, think of Agent Smith, bro, who was trying to destroy Neo. Why? Because he didn't want them waking the people up. People like Rod are Agent Smiths. Don't trust the Rod. When they hear people talking like this, oh, they're crazy. Exactly. Perfect example, church. Look at Ozempic. Ozempic is a miracle weight loss drug. Eating your fucking bone marrow away. Eating your fucking bone marrow away. You got people getting all type of diseases and all this other shit from Ozempic because they wanted to lose weight. It helped you lose weight, but then it gave you problems that was worse than you even being fat, which you should have just went to the gym and changed your diet. Like, come on, cuz. Like, y'all gotta really think about this. You got high blood pressure, they give you all these fucking pills. Take 1,000 pills a day. Bro, fast for 72 hours. Your blood pressure will drop and even out. All you gotta do, just stop eating. Don't eat, don't drink nothing except water. For 3 days, nigga, your blood pressure levels will drop drastically. Why are you taking all these pills? Your body cleans itself. Your body heals itself. That's what fasting is, nigga. Your body cleans itself when you stop eating. When it stops attacking and breaking down the food, it attacks and it breaks down the diseases and all the shit in your body and your brain. It literally destroys all the cancer cells. It wipes your body clean. And all you got to do is just stop eating. You got to think, bro. Why in the fuck every food out here? Why fuck the food? Why is the obesity rate so high here? But when you get on a plane and you travel outside the country, you don't even see fat people. Autophagy, exactly. You don't even see fat people. If anybody got a passport and they've been out the country, you don't see fat people nowhere. And you could eat more out there than here and lose weight. Why is that? Why are the ingredients in our food different when you travel outside the country? You could take a ketchup bottle here, that should have 100 ingredients. Take a ketchup bottle out the country, that should have 4, 5 ingredients. Why do they tell you to avoid pasta here? You go out the country and eat pasta and lose weight. They tell you to avoid bread here, go out the country, eat bread and lose weight. They put it in the food, dumbass. That's what I'm saying. Wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck up, gang. I know the truth hurts, Rod. You control all you want, dickhead. It is not gonna stop the truth from being revealed. You can troll all you want, doesn't matter, nigga. You come here, almost everybody's fat, bro. You saw a video of me on the news. What news? No Jumper news? Slightly more of a record, but that's still not saying much. You're all just game bangers with opinions, entertaining. Listen, bro, y'all don't understand nothing. You think everybody who gang banged at one point in life remains a gang banger forever? You're dumb as hell, bro. First of all, everything in the world, everybody's a part of the gang. Whatever religion you are a part of is a gang. Whatever political party you align with is a gang. Everything is a gang. If you're a Democrat, you're part of the Democratic gang. They just call it a party. If you're a Republican, you're a part of the Republic gang. They call it the Republican Party. It's all a gang. It's a group of like-minded people who took an oath to this lifestyle, which comes with a set of rules, and they have whatever goal that they set out, whatever end game they set out. Be the best Christian you can be. Live by these rules. You're a part of a gang. Only difference with street gangs is they have different rules, they live by different code, and they have different outcomes. That's it. Their end game is different. But it's all a gang, you dumb fuck. That's it. If street gangs were to change the rules, the ethics, and the codes and say, okay, this street gang, we're gonna become businessmen. We all gonna take our money, we're gonna pool it together, we're gonna invest in real estate, we're gonna open this business, and we're gonna all get rich. Then what would you call them? Would you still look at them as a petty street gang? No, it's just because they out there lost, they don't have no leaders, and the only thing they know is I'm gonna get out here and I'm gonna be a hazard to my community, I'm gonna cause destruction, and I'm gonna live that lifestyle, outlaw, blah, blah, blah. So they get viewed as negative. But the government, you don't look at them as a gang, even though they're the biggest gang. They got the army, they got the military, they got the best weapons, they do the most killing, but you don't look at them as a gang though. We just dropped bombs on Iran the other day. 30,000-pound bombs, nigga. 30,000 pounds. Boom, bombed them. You didn't say shit. Did you call them evil? No. You say, oh, go America. They're keeping us safe. Why? Because you agree with their moves. You agree with the rules that they set. You agree with the end game that they set. But it's still a gang. No, I don't want to join the military. Stupid. That's not the point. The point is they're a gang. They kill. They steal. They do everything street gangs do. They just have the green light from the government to do it. So you think it's okay. Street gangs don't have the green light to do what they do from the government. So you think it's bad because you're programmed. Oh, cheap sunglasses, you dumb fuck. That's all you see. You don't have no comeback. So all you can do is troll. Everything is a gang, bro. The police is a gang. Nah, Rod know what I'm saying is true. He's just a dickhead who's trying to rage bait me. So he just says a bunch of dumb shit. The problem with trolls is I understand trolls. You can't troll me, bro. You can't control me with rage bait. It doesn't work. You can't control me with your words. It doesn't work. Only thing you can do with me is sit down and have an intelligent conversation. Anything else, I'm gonna just troll you back. All that shit don't work. None of that shit works, bro. None of the racist jokes, none of the racist rhetoric, nothing that you're doing, bro, works. That shit don't work on me. So the only thing we can do is sit down and have a real conversation, or you gonna troll and I'm gonna troll your stupid ass back. That's it. Dude, nobody cares what you're saying. You've been in here over an hour caring about what I'm saying. So I got control over you, dummy. I got control over you and Django because y'all been here trying to troll me and it ain't working. Nobody cares about what you're saying. What are you, 12? Come up, come on, cuz. Come better than that. New one. New one. We got like we had like 22,000 subscribers right now. So 22,000 people in this world cares about what we saying. Next. Come on, come with a new one. Nobody cares about what you're saying. I already debunked that. 22,000 people care about what I'm saying. It's 85 people in here right now. 85 people care about what I'm saying. What else, Rod? Come on, come better than that. Yeah, I thought so. Goofy. You know, trolls be your biggest fans. They be your biggest supporters, cuz they want acknowledgement from you. So it's like that girl in school who used to like you. She didn't know how to tell you, so she used to poke you with pencils in class and shit like that. Come to find out she got a crush on you, but that's the only way she know how to get your attention. That's a troll. They really idolize you and fuck with you, but they don't know how to express it because they weird. So they gotta say stupid shit. So you acknowledge their existence. Dude is sweating in his apartment. I don't even live in an apartment. Next. But I got y'all. The new episode just finished downloading. I'm about to upload that. Be on the lookout for the new episode within the next hour. Way or no way. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button now. We're gonna keep dropping this heat for y'all. We're gonna keep dropping this knowledge for y'all. We're gonna keep exposing the truth. So bitch ass, bitch made, coward ass, nothing ass people like Rod can cry. Because Rod will be nothing in life. Rod is probably a bot. Rod is probably at a streaming farm trying to rage bait me into reacting. So y'all already know the deal, man. Var way or no way. I'm out of here. Bang.